Hello everyone, today in this video I will fight against the atmosphere character of our world around us, and in this video I will try to respond to request of one of my spectators who asked me why is it the case that in academia one has many people without faces, without strong character, without strong personalities, without principles and rules they follow in life. My answer to this question as a person who knows academia himself is simple. In academia, selection of people is based on the obedience to the people who are higher in the hierarchy, not necessarily formally higher, but due to their connections within the social structure there, they are influential. And there is also another another rule according to which this selection is being done, that one needs to be also humble, and one needs to share the common views of the group. If one doesn't share the common views in the group, the best strategy for him or for her is to be silent. But another reason for the fact why it's hard to have moral spine really strong in academia is the fact that entire academic environment is depending on mecenate. So is depending from the financial sources from outside, from patrons. So in fact, scientists are here like artists, depending on the mecenate and money given by outside sponsors. That is why there is nothing like 100% academic freedom, because at the end of the day, the one who pays, the one demands. Of course, from time to time, we have better periods for science, from time to time, we have worse periods for science. The golden period for science, in my opinion, in recent times, lasted since the beginning of La Belle Époque, so 1871 till 1940. Manhattan Project ended it because governments realized that by the flooding some project with money, giving the state infrastructure, we can achieve incredible progress. It doesn't work like this. State officials forgot that before Manhattan Project, all basics in nuclear chemistry and nuclear physics, all theory describing it and knowledge were already accumulated and present in the books and in the mind of scholars. The only what was needed was organization of work, some materialistic help and financial help to just finish the project called atomic bomb. But the basics were done silently in the rooms and laboratories of offices of the universities that within the years I mentioned, 1871, 1940, enjoyed really high academic freedom and autonomy in comparison to previous and following periods. Now we are all dependent on grants, and grants are given by private sponsors or by state agency. So one cannot be very much outspoken, one cannot be very much original with his or her views with respect to some controversial subjects, because in this case, if we are regarded too controversial, too outstanding with respect to our views, grants will not be granted to us. So it means, shortly, we will not keep our academic position for long. And the problem is that the longer one gets specialized in academia, so the longer one works in academia, the less one is useful for the environment outside. It means we are like very much specialized animals in terms of their diet. We are really narrowly specialized, and the niche in which we can function, it's not so high. That is why this is another limiting factor for us. So, need of mecenate, that the mecenate, state or private company demands us to do what they want, work on the topics they want us to work. A lack of the tolerance within the academic community for different views than the generally accepted ones, actually accepted by sponsors, and also our narrow specialization that we scientists are not so very much compatible with the external world, and the longer we are in academia, the less flexible with respect to our professional skills we are. I hope I answered to the question of my spectator in a way that he is satisfied to hear this reply and understood very well what I mean. In case of any other questions, I encourage all of you to ask them in the comments to this video below. All the best, have a nice day, bye.